Hello everybody, hello and welcome into the Purple Penguin Craft Room. Today we're going to be doing foam scatter ornaments, and there's going to be two of them. There's one, how cute is that? And then here is the other. Like I said, we're using foam scatter. The full list of what I'm going to be using, the supply list, is going to be at the end of the video along with the picture of the two of them on a tree. So let's get started. Jumping right into this craft, we're going to start with the foam scatter. So this is foam scatter. It's from the Dollar Tree. And so you have different pieces. So you get a bunch of stars. There's 20 pieces total, but you get stars, you get trees, you get Santa's boots, and snowflakes. So we're going to do two crafts with this. The first one we're going to do is going to be Santa's boots, the tree, and the star. How cute is that? This ornament is going to be so cute when it's done. So we're gonna take these parts and we're gonna dress them up and make them look really cute. The second one we're gonna do is gonna be the snowflakes. So I want to do 3 snowflakes stacked on top of each other like so. So we're going to do these as our second one. But then you have all these extra pieces, and you can make, a whole bunch more of the same thing. You can do like a whole bunch of other things. The possibilities are endless what you can do with these. So I'm just going to kind of show you these two things, and then take it and run. Okay, take it and run. So we're gonna kind of do these together, but then separate. So the first part we're gonna do together is gonna paint. We might as well just, when we have the paints out, we might as well just paint everything at one time, right? So I mean, granted, these are fine the way they are. You could totally just use them the way they are and just decorate them. They are so sparkly for me. It's a little much for me. So I want to paint. We're going to paint them. The first one, we'll start with Santa's boots first. And we're just going to paint, this is a matte finish, cardinal red. Is what we're going to use for Santa's boots. And we are just going to totally just paint them out. This should work okay. And then, to top it off, like some of them, have got, like this one's missing some pieces, some things to it. So, I mean, even if you paint it, it's still going to kind of have a texture to it, which is going to make it unique and different. And I kind of like that. So we're going to go with it. Just going to go with it. And, sometimes if you look at pictures and stuff, usually Santa boots are black. But, the scatter's already red. I kind of like that. I don't know. We're going to go with it. And just go ahead and paint ours red as well. But you can paint them black, too, if you wanted to go with a traditional Santa boot and paint them black. You can totally do that, too. I'm going to go with the red because, why not? And we're going to paint the whole entire thing. Top, bottom, all of it. All of it's getting painted. If you do typically like using a heat tool to dry your paint, I don't recommend it with this because it is foam. Just FYI on that, it is foam, so it will have potential to melt. So I'm giving you a heads up on that. It's not recommended you use a heat tool with these because it will melt. I can already tell you that right now. Also, if you use hot glue with these, it will additionally have a tendency to melt. Even with the glitter and the glue on it, the heat goes right through those things, and you will potentially put holes or melt away your foam, unless that's the way you're looking. Sometimes, depending on the project, you may actually want that look, or you might be okay with it. I guess it all varies. But for this project, I really don't recommend it. I don't recommend hot glue or a heat tool. Just my personal recommendation. But if you want to try it out, go ahead. Let me know if maybe it works better for you. I know if you're going to attempt it, definitely attempt it with a low temp glue gun. A low temp is going to give you a little bit better chance of it working versus a high temp. So there's that. So they actually, I mean, it is a matte finish, so it won't be as shiny. But I like that a lot better. So this is the sparkly versus the non-sparkly. I like it. I like it. I like it. I don't want paint to transfer. Next, let's paint the tree. Let's paint our Christmas tree next. And I always love this classic green. Is my favorite green to use for Christmas trees, or any kind of trees in general. I always like this green. It's definitely my favorite. Most of my acrylic paints are a matte finish. I've been trying to switch to a matte finish on most of my paints, just because I like the matte finish look better than the shiny. Again, that's personal preference. Totally up to you if that's what you like or not. I am doing the front and the back on these just because it's an ornament, and you potentially might see the front and back. Like, you never know, depending on where you're going to hang it or what you're going to do with them. Ornaments don't have to be just for the tree. You can put them on your car mirror. You can put them on cabinets or refrigerator, or all sorts of places. Anywhere you can hang something. Lockers, whatever. So that one's pretty cute too. The big difference. But again, if you like the sparkly, definitely keep the sparkly. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's going to be different. That's how it works. This is just me showing you what I'm doing with mine. That's all it is. All right, let's move on to the star. I do want to keep it in yellow, so we're going to do, this is a medium yellow. That's what we're using. So it's not a super bright yellow, but it works. We're basically just taking the shiny part of these things and kind of toning them down a little. If you ever are interested in bigger stars than these scatter ones for ornaments, usually for 4th of July, I have seen they have the scatter, but it's a little bit larger, or foam. I don't even know if they call it foam shapes or if they do call it scatter as well. But I have seen bigger foam pieces. Typically they will have foam scatter for all the seasons, typically. So just keep your eye out for it. Like I said, I got mine at the Dollar Tree, but I have seen them at like Hobby Lobby and Michael's as well. And the last one we're doing are the snowflakes. Last, not least, the snowflakes. And we're going to do these in an off-white, so light buttermilk is my off-white color I go with. So, we're back with the painted scatter now. The boots are red, the tree, the star, and our snowflakes. So we're going to push the snowflakes off to the side because we want to do one at a time. We're going to do this one first. So now I kind of want to decorate them a little bit. So how I'm going to lay them out is we got the feet. And they're going to kind of go like this a little bit. And then the star is going to go like so. Now we can do this a couple different ways. First way is we put holes here and here and then have them dangle. Or we can actually use wire. There are different kinds of wire. We can use, I've got this, it's copper wire. This I got at Walmart for a couple bucks. It's the 16 gauge. So we could use just the wire, and so that then they would be kind of together. I also have, I have this wire, which I believe is also a 16 gauge, but it's a black wire. I actually ordered this online. So that's, you know, not available to everybody, but you can find different wire all over the place. I also have this, which is actually for the Bodabra. If you ever seen the Bodabra machines, this is actually, it comes in silver and gold, and this is from Hobby Lobby. So we can use this as well. This is for making bows, and it's kind of a wire-like ribbon. But we'll get to that in just a minute. I want to decorate just a little bit of these before we try and put them together, just in case I need to like flip them around or do something with them. I thought what would be really super cute on these boots is to put a little rim around the outside of them. I think that is absolutely adorable. So we're going to do that first. So we're just, like I said before, we are not going to use hot glue on this simply because I didn't want my shoes to melt. And I find a tool that is really useful. This is for beading. It's a beading tool to kind of get the holes in your beads. So it's a sharp point. I got it at a store called Ben Franklin's, but I've seen them they look a little different, but I've seen them, you know, different places. Some of them have like a wood handle, but they're all kind of the same. It's a long pointy end to it. These help out a lot when you're poking holes in foam, I have found. We're going to take our yarn, and this yarn is just a poofy yarn. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. It's kind of an extra that I have. And what we're going to do is we're going to poke a hole and try and get this in the foam. I'm gonna just try our best. Kind of thinking, get some glue on the end there. I kind of got it in the glue here. I want to try and push it in the hole. Help get it to stay on there. You could use a toothpick too, a toothpick or a skewer, something with a pointy end that's kind of small. So there we go. So I got that shoved in the hole there, and then we're just going to put some glue and wrap it around. Now I'm using, like I said, just a tacky craft glue. It does look white right now, but it will dry clear. If you don't like the white part of it, you can get the tacky glue also comes in a clear version as well. I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm just going to cut a little bit off the edge, and then I'm going to put some glue on my fingers here, and we're going to just try and get the end so it's not fluffy anymore. We're going to try and do a different hole right next to that one, so there's room. This might take a little practice to get these in there, but it will look more finished. Extra glue on that. I can always come over with the paint and fix that if that doesn't dry clear. So there's a cute little boot. Now we gotta make sure that the back is the same on both. So like this one's going this way, this one needs to go this way. So this needs to be the back. Now I'm just putting glue on the end, so we get it just like the first one. Get some of this glue off my fingers before I touch the boot here. See, practice makes it better, because this one is going together a lot better than the first one, simply because it's the second one. So the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. pause there. All right, so I also wanted to kind of decorate up the boot itself a little bit. I've got sequins down the sequence aisle. Typically I like to pick up just random extra sequences. This one actually came in different sizes. This is actually the smaller those are super cute on there. It also came in this size as well, but I think these are might be a little bit bigger. Kind of like the one with the pointy. They come in silver, blue, and white. So I've been kind of just adding those two separate crafts here and there. So it does look like a blob, but it will, I promise, it will dry clear. And then we have our little boots all decorated and ready to go. So cute. Now, for the tree, it was thinking, I have these little string of pearls. Now you can get these, I think I got these at Joann's, but I was thinking these would be really cute on our tree. So again, I'm just going to start it in the back and we're going to wrap it around. Now, I don't know if this would actually... Try and get that first one in the foam. I think it's in there. And we're just going to glue this. Like I said, it will look like a white string right now. Oh, no, that didn't stay. Got a little piece of Scotch tape here. Gonna help hold that down for a little bit. Just needs to set for probably, I'd say, we give it about a half an hour or so, and then remove the tape. If the tape peels up any of the green, you can just repaint it. Make sure you don't leave your tape on there too long, because if you do, it's going to glue itself to your project. Just a heads up on that. Okay. I'm going to let that dry. Like I said, you can attempt, if you really want to, attempt to do this with hot glue. Then I think we want to add, these are little mini pom-poms for a little decoration. Red and white. You could also paint too if you don't want to use the pom-poms. You could totally paint it. Let's see what other color do we want. I want to use green because the tree is green. I'm going to do orange. And a blue one, maybe? Oh. Tree. Now we have the star. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with my star. I was kind of thinking we just put a little, what if we put a little ribbon in the star? I have this floss. This is the darker red will go with his shoes. Why don't we do the darker? And we make this easy, and we just do like we're tying our shoe. It's like a simple loop, and then tie it in the knot. Make it to the size we want. That's probably a good size right there. The tail's a little long, I think. And then we have our little bow, like so. So extra. All right. Now we're going to let all that dry, all the decorations dry, and then we're going to put them together. So we'll just kind of move them off to the side for just a minute here. Bring in our little snowflakes that we want to stack on top of each other like this little trio. And how about what if we do the snowflakes on snowflakes? We go blue and silver snowflakes. Oh, that snowflake is messed up. Another silver one here. So we'll do these like so, and then we will just connect them together, just be simple. We'll just keep this one really elegant and simple, I think. All right. And then we'll put a bow at the top when we figure out which one we want on the top. So it's all dry now. There's no more white. This one got a little bit goopy on the back, but that's okay. We'll go back after everything. I'll go back and I'll repaint that. That's not a problem. Everything looks super cute, super good. So we got the snowflakes and the boots there. We've got the pom-poms and the pearls. We've got our little bow, and everything looks so cute. Now we need to put it together, right? It's an ornament. We need to put it together. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm thinking on this one, we're going to use the wire. We're going to use the wire on this because, so this is, it's actually a 20 gauge. This is a 20 gauge. It's a 20 gauge wire. But you can use whatever, like I said, you can use whatever wire you want. You can get 16, 20, and other sizes. I got this at Walmart, but you can get it at any store you can get it at. We're going to take our wire, and I'm thinking we're going to go ahead, we're going to put it in here. This is just foam, so this will easily stick right in to the foam. You want to put it in a decent amount of way in, just because you don't want it to pop out there. And then I got to decide. I think I want it to come on the tree. I want it to come out of here, not the base, because I think that would look cuter. If not, then we can redo it. So, kind of thinking, I'm just going to take my wire cutters here. That actually might be too long. See how it looks like that? That actually might be way too long. This, and I kind of want to go at an angle. These are wires, so you can adjust if you want. There's one leg. And you know, for extra security, I'm going to put some glue on this. And then I'm going to shove it in there. I'm going to take my wire, these are my needle nose pliers, and I kind of want to just grab the wire and poke it in. And the reason I want to do that is because I don't want to shove it. If you push on this end, you may shove this end of the wire just further into the boot, and this wire might not go into the tree portion of it. So I want to try and make sure I get that in there. Let's do the same with the other side. So when you first put it in, it feels like it's got a good tight grip on it. It's when you try and pull it back out, it's when it loosens up. And so you might want to try and then put the glue in there if you do that. Grab this. Gosh, that is so cute. So cute. And the star at the top. These are probably, say about 2 inches, maybe almost 3 inches. That's going to be too long, I think. Right. That is so cute. I love how that looks. Last thing, because it is an ornament, we can either glue on an ornament string, or what I was kind of thinking about doing was just taking my sharp poker here. Since it is foam, I'm just going to go right through here. Kind of make a hole like so. I'm just going to use this faux dabber wire. Why not? It's a cord, but with a little bit of wire in it, so it does bend a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. I guess I should cut that with scissors, apparently. Doesn't like to be cut with wire cutters. I'm just going to make this a loop. Just going to poke this through. Or see if I can. Try and poke it through here. The star's coming off of the. I'm gonna have to glue that on. Through, come on. Just doesn't want to fully cooperate here. Sometimes putting your string on your ornaments can be the most challenging part sometimes. but it's real life crafting. That's how it works. Not magical. So be gentle with this or you'll rip it right through the foam. Like that. I totally just ripped it right through the foam. All right, so plan B is to go ahead and glue our star back together. And then we're going to just glue the hanger on the back. Let's let that set up. I will go ahead, and because that's probably going to show some of the white foam underneath, I'll go back and we'll paint that. But you know what, guys? This is real life crafting. This is how it works. Alright, though, that is so cute. Even with its flaws, that is super cute. And easy to do. Alright, just got a little bit of dry time. We're going to set that off to the side. Well, now we have our snowflake one. And knowing that it's going to rip through this, I think we'll just put our hanger on this one. We'll just glue, since we know ahead of time at this point. But I think I do want to do the same thing. Well, except we're going to use a cord. So we're going to use a cord on this. So I'm just going to take the cord. I want it to be a little dangly. Okay, so I've got the blue one and I've got two silver, so we're going to put the blue one in the middle. Let's put this one at the top. We're just going to poke a hole in the bottom. Shove some glue in there. Take our little wire or string. Try and get it in there. May or may not cooperate with string. Might have to just do this with wire. This is definitely more of a delicate project for sure, because of being foam. Right, there we go. So I got that in. Now we want to leave enough, but not too much, because now we want to put this side into this one. Goodness. This would be easier if I just stuck with the wire going in. Putting string in it is, and this isn't even really string, this is like partially wire, but it's still a pain in the butt apparently. Okay, got that. But I just want you guys to see the struggle is real, you guys. This is somewhat of an easy project if you do it a certain way. But another way, it's not. So we're going to do this one more time. All I'm doing with this poker is I'm trying to curl it and get the wire, grab the wire and push it in to the hole with the glue. All right, one more time. Last one. Kind of spread the hole out a little bit. Got it. Okay, got them. Once they dry, they'll definitely won't be going anywhere for sure. So again, we'll take this and make this another ornament string here. Flip it over. Glue it. All right, then we have two really cute ornaments. We got this guy and this guy. Now, the complete supply list is going to be at the end of this video, and pictures of them hanging up after they dry. You guys keep coming back for more. Definitely let your friends know where you saw me at Purple Penguin Craft Room, and happy crafting.